Hello everyone, today we're gonna cover some bars featured in the 8th season of Bar Rescue and reveal how they're doing now. This first bar we're gonna discuss made over $5 million a year but was rotting from the inside. We're of course talking about Capo's Restaurant and Speakeasy. Owned by Nico Santucci, this mob-style eatery was located in Las Vegas. Jon Taffer was called in to restore the business to its former glory. Nico, who had several years of experience in the food industry, moved to Las Vegas in 2002 to open a bar. Working alongside his brother Dominic, who was the manager, the two built the business up to making $5 million annually. After 2 decades of success, the bar had to temporarily shut down due to the recent virus that hit. Half a year later, when they tried to reopen, things just weren't the same. Nico's mother had sadly passed during that time, and to make matters even worse, he was healing from a previous operation. Later on, when Taffer arrives, he calls in chef Jason Santos and food blogger Lindsay Stewart to recon the bar. With just one look, the experts could tell that the pub was rotting from the inside. Take a look at the interior.
The place is an absolute mess.
Eventually, the spies are invited inside and given a QR code for the menus. When the drinks they ordered finally arrived, this is how they reacted.
When was it open?
It's been open. I'll be honest.
It's been open for a while. It's a little,
Is it?
a little like vinegary, I think, for me.
All those types, and how do you like it?
It was a little sweet, but it's also like not very balanced.
When they were served the huge half-pound meatballs they requested, this is what Taffer, who was viewing from the CCTV camera, said.
Do you think a half-pound meatball is something that the average person would buy when they're also eating dinner? Or do you think it's a dinner killer?
What's more, when their salad arrived, Santos decided that it was time to give the staff a piece of his mind on the awful food. And that's when Nico jumped in to defend the quality of his food. Take a look at this.
The salad is like legit brown.
Just ask the simple question, is there spice in this? And nobody answered me. Yeah, but what kind of attitude is that?
What attitude should I take? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, sir.
I'm sorry,
You know
Your
what?
Highness.
Look,
My
man, it's
name
your
is
restaurant.
on
You
this
should be
season. My
passionate. I
name
get
is
it.
on.
I get
It's
it.
Nico's season.
I get it. I get it. You
So
know?
I defend it.
When things started to get heated between the owner and Santos, Taffer decided to step in and immediately confronted Nico. Taffer pointed out to the delusional owner that the bar had tons of issues. Take a look at this.
How do the stoves look from here? It's like shit.
What about all this? Looks like shit. And you walk past this every frickin' day. You don't even know what the recipes are.
After a quick private chat with Nico, Taffer understood why he was struggling and was ready to help him out. In a very emotional moment, the owner breaks down while pleading for help and promises to work on himself and the business. Following this conversation, listen to what he had to say about Taffer.
Seeing John reminded me of spending time with my father. You know, my dad was, he died a long time ago, but he was a lot like John. That energy, I miss it.
The next day, Taffer visited Nico and his brother and confronted them about their financial situation. Honestly, it was quite sad, since they lived in a clearly neglected space. They fell greatly. Later, Taffer mentions that he dislikes the bar's entrance, and they have a whole argument about the doorman. Taffer eventually holds a staff meeting and proposes that they refurbish the bar. Additionally, they would have to throw away most of their alcohol since the bartenders couldn't determine when they were opened. Fast forward a little bit, the experts rigorously train the staff. Chef Santos introduces a dish with meatballs served on garlic buttered baguettes. Meanwhile, mixologist Nancy Santiago shows them how to make the Godfather drink with an attitude. During the stress test later on, the new changes were praised by the patrons, which is great, right? Well, not exactly, since the staff was painfully slow. The bartenders served old wine and the kitchen sent out incomplete orders. A lot of food was thrown away as a result, which not only was a massive waste, but cost them a lot of money. It's quite unfortunate, since the cooks were skillful but were forced to work with subpar equipment, which pulled their efforts down. Somehow though, in Dominic's opinion, everything seemed to be going smoothly. In reality, the stress test was a complete failure and the bar was closed for the night. The following day, mixologist Santiago gets busy with training the staff on how to prepare traditional Italian-themed drinks. On the other hand, Dominic is taught some special recipes that are simple but delicious. Using a brand new pasta maker from Pasta Biz, Chef Santos showed the cooks how to prepare some homemade pasta. 36 hours later, during the unveiling of the refurbished bar, this is what happened.
Heartlower signs work 24 hours all night long to get the signs done.
It doesn't even look like the same restaurant.
Wow.
People are gonna freak out.
These are really cool.
Wow.
take a look at some of the new equipment they installed in the bar.
It changes the entire room,
It
doesn't it?
really does. It gives it a lot of energy.
I got Harper Dutch to give you guys 3 state-of-the-art systems. I got Middleby to give you this Blue Zone system. It removes bacteria and viral from the air. I even have a CO system. It not only chills the glass, it disinfects it. I got Standard Restaurant Supply to give us all the tools and the smallwares and everything that we need in the kitchen.
Nico eventually corrected his ways and kept most of Taffer's changes. Most reviews are positive, and the ambiance, food, and service are much appreciated. While Santucci learned some valuable lessons and saved his business from sinking, this next owner was close to losing everything he ever lived for. In the 12th episode, Taffer heads over to Maricopa, Arizona, where he meets with Ralph Skrzypczak, the owner of True Grit Tavern. Situated on the John Wayne Parkway, the bar got its name from the Western movie True Grit, made in 1969. Skrzypczak had borrowed money from his father John in order to purchase the bar, but sadly, due to a lack of management and leadership skills, the business started to crumble. To recon the place, Taffer and chef Jason Santos watched the surveillance footage as a local DJ named Joey Rodriguez and some others spied on the bar. When their drinks eventually arrive, this is how the spies found them to be.
Yeah, no bueno.
Yeah, that's not good. Try that.
She's trying to take you home, man.
Yeah.
The food, too, wasn't any better. Take a look at some of the dishes they ordered.
Hi guys, I have a Maricopa cheesesteak and a PB&J burger.
The bun's super greasy.
That seems suspect. Look at all that grease, bro.
Later, Mia Mastriani, a skilled mixologist, walked into the pub to investigate things further. After she placed an order for the margaritas and Mai Tais, this is what happened.
Why is she putting soda water in my margarita? Ooh! That's out.
Any better?
No. There's pineapple in this. There's no pineapple in my time.
When Taffer stormed in soon after, Skrzypczak informed him that he didn't even know how to make the simplest of cocktails. Shocked by Skrzypczak's level of irresponsibility, Taffer agreed to help rescue the bar, but for the sake of his father John. The following day, when Taffer came back to hold a staff meeting, the employees said this.
This year, we increased production on everything that I was doing. I put my entire soul into this business, and I started trying to get as
is he here all the time? Putting his energy into this place and really working diligently to make it better?
More so this year than the previous 2 years that I was here, but not all the time, no.
The cooks were instructed by Chef Santos to stop utilizing prepackaged items, and the bartenders were instructed to make simple cocktails. During the stress test, initially the staff did well, but soon there was a pileup of orders and the customers had to wait for 20 minutes to even speak to a waiter. After deeming the stress test a complete failure, Skrzypczak and the staff were put through vigorous training the following day. After a series of renovations, the bar was renamed to The Roost, and Skrzypczak looked pleased with the changes made.
I got you 6 Harbor Touch POS systems, 2 SkyTabs, 2 complete workstations. So we're really set up for speed now, aren't we? I got Atmosphere TV to curate special video programs for you. I got you an Orange Door entertainment system, 52,000 songs, music videos, karaoke, everything included. I got Chargeek to give you phone charging plugs in front of the bar, along with your purse hooks.
John, his father, expressed how happy he was with his son's progress. Take a look at this really unique thing Taffer installed, which would surely sell more than 100 shots a day.
This, I gotta show you. This is a shot saddle. I give a shot to you, and try drinking the shot now. You should be able to sell hundreds of shots on a weekend on that chair.
Now, that looks like fun, doesn't it? As of today, The Roost is still up and running. They seem to be hosting frequent events involving karaoke, live music, stand-up comedy, and more. Reviews of the bar are generally positive, but not outstanding. Overall, it has a 3.5-star rating on Yelp and 4.1 stars on Google Reviews. While Taffer made some really cool and generous donations to The Roost, this next bar, which was once a hit, lost thousands of dollars after the recent outbreak. In the 10th episode, a bar in Las Vegas, Nevada called Ninja Karaoke was featured. Steve Coral and Mami Kanemitsu, a married couple, purchased the establishment in 2017. Thanks to a list of activities such as live music, dance parties, karaoke nights, and open mic for the first 2 years, the bar was very successful. But once the recent virus hit, there was a steep decline in business. Since several employees had to be laid off, Kanemitsu and Coral had to practically do everything at the bar. This added a tremendous strain on the relationship, and they even had to give up on their dream of building a family. Kanemitsu couldn't even afford to visit her sickly father in Japan, which is tragic. Later on, John Taffer is joined by Derek Turner to recon the bar. On top of this, Taffer's wife Nicole is joined by 2 other people to spy on the bar. At their table, there's a QR code to see the menus, but there isn't anyone around to take their orders. Since the bar was pretty crowded, the waitstaff wasn't paying attention to the patrons in the private karaoke booths. Additionally, since the bar didn't have a kitchen, ramen and chips were the only food choices available. When the spies finally got their drinks, this is what they thought of them.
It's both bland and too sweet at the same time.
I taste the tequila.
I actually like this.
It's a little strong, but I think overall it's an okay drink.
Having seen enough, Taffer walks in and confronts the owners. They explain that they don't serve much food since they fear losing money on inventory, but Taffer encouraged them to try. That's when the owner's buddy and server Justin showed up alongside a bartender named Lonnie who had been working there for a while. Taffer invites in chef Anthony Lamas despite Coral's hesitancy to add a working kitchen to the bar. Soon after, mixologist Derek Turner trains the staff on how to mix classic cocktails with a Japanese flair. During the stress test, the staff was way too slow and was only able to make 7 drinks in 10 minutes. The following day, Derek Turner helped refine the staff's efficiency, while in the kitchen, Chef Lamas showed them how to make a straightforward Japanese chicken meal. 36 hours later, Taffer unveiled the renovated bar.
Oh my god. Oh, yo, it's sick.
He gifted them with modern appliances that would help them with their efficiency problem.
This is a Blue Zone by Middleby. And this Blue Zone is an air purifier. You wash your hands, and then you put your hands under the path spot, and it gives me a green light. There's no viral or bacterial content on my hands. And I got Future POS to come in and upgrade the system completely. Then I also got Uline to give you this beer cooler. I got Crown to give you an amazing CO2 glass cleaner. It's so cold, it kills all bacteria in the glass. Standard restaurant supply to give you the prep table, the workstation, and all the kitchen supplies.
Famous artist Michael Godard made a special piece for the bar and even autographed it. The food, beverages, and karaoke were all well liked by the customers, and the relaunch was a roaring success. The pub has active social media accounts and frequently shares information about events and karaoke competition results. Just like how we share the latest and most exciting updates from Bar Rescue. And to keep getting all these, all you have to do is give us a like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more. Plus, guess what? It's free. Anyway, back to the video. On the first Friday of every month, Ninja Karaoke conducts a dance battle competition. The winner usually receives a $100 Visa gift card and a $300 karaoke package. Now, who doesn't want to give that a shot? On Sundays from 6 to 10 p.m., there's also a family karaoke where families can reserve a whole party. And like we said earlier, just like how subscribing to our channel is absolutely free, you can also get your 6th hour of karaoke for free if you have a Ninja Karaoke reward card. With that, we've sadly come to the end of the video. Which one of these episodes was your favorite? Let us know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, guys!